Hi guys, I'm back. So you see here, we did a little U-shaped parting on the top for the partial highlight, like a horseshoe. Speaking of like the high pony, now we got the horseshoe, so we got a whole horse theme going on. I love horses, so it's perfect. So for highlights, we are using bleach today, and we're using a bleach with a 10 volume, which is delicate enough for previously color treated blonde hair. With high lift tints, yeah, you can go lighter, but if you want to achieve the platinum look, there's no way around it. I mean, a little bleach is necessary. So, without further ado, I have some 10 volume right here. You know, as stated previously in my other video, my mannequin starting point, she was as dark as Cher, and we took her up to this like level 9. So it's gonna take it's a bit of a process to get her into the platinum range, which is okay. It's actually fun to watch, to see how the hair transforms from dark to light. So I got a scoop of my bleach, and then I'm going to use 2 ounces of developer, making sure I mix it to the consistency of Greek yogurt, which is very important. So we got 2 ounces of, and I'm just eyeballing it. I've had my beauty license since 2012, so it becomes second nature. And we just mix it. We mix the bleach, making sure it's not cakey. Yeah. Mix. Okay, it's nice and moist. That looks good. Mixy. And I'm going to do a different approach with these highlights. Instead of starting at the back, I am going to start in the front. And we're not doing a weaving method. The weaving is like you take the rat tail comb. Let me show you. So as I bring down a parting, okay. So with the weaving, right? And not to be confused with the weave hair extensions, but like the weaving technique for the highlights. So the weaving, it's like you go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then you take your foil and you do this, right? Well, actually, with the making sure that it's clean, use the rat tail as a buffer, and then see, and then you hold the foil in place like this. And what the weaving does is that there's like a separation between the base color and the highlight. So it's like a piano. You see the light and dark, light and dark. We're not doing that. Because my goal is to lift it to a platinum, I'm doing what's called a slicing method, and slicing just basically means is that there is no hair in between whatsoever. So a slice would just be, we take this hair right here, see this triangular section, which is her bangs, and we take, and also to make sure that the foil stays in place, we just have to back comb it like a smidge like this, like just back comb it. We take the folded foil, very important, make sure that the comb lies in place to make sure that you're not, how do you say it? that the foil, there's no slippage in the foil, because that's not a good sign. If there's any slippage in the foil whatsoever, it causes the bleach to swell, and it causes those unwanted leopard spots. And leopard is great for like clothes, but I don't want any leopard on my head. So we're treating this as a traditional application, half an inch away from the scalp, right? All to the ends, not through the ends, to the ends is the key word. Making sure that the hair is nicely coated, and then we fold the foil, and then we're on to our next section. I love highlighting. What's great about highlighting is that it creates drama, and we are doing a slicing method, and because the goal is to take her to like almost to like a platinum range, it's going to be no hair in between whatsoever. So you see all this hair. It's a thin section, but there is no. It's not a weave. We are just slicing it off. And we do this. We do it like so. Make sure that the comb, see? And then we let the comb go. That way we have a nice and secure foil. We take the bleach, and we have to be very frugal with the bleach to make sure that it lasts the quadrant. And also with bleach, less is more. Oh, it's always less is more, because when you put a lot of bleach tends to swell, and it tends to like spread to the other areas of the head, causing bubbles, leopard spots. We don't want that. We want nice, clean. So I'm going to do videos little by little. Today we're doing the top section, the horseshoe. Then we're going to do the side, and we're going to do diagonal layers. We're doing horizontal for the top. And so and that's going to add drama. If you have like long hair and it's been previously chemically treated, you can get the Chrissy Snow platinum blonde out of your head. By all means, this is the thing to do. And also, what's great about this 10 volume developer is you could leave it longer, and you can be a little more laid back. It's not like the 40 volume in which that you have to be like this, like super fast. Because the 10 volume just takes its time, and it lasts, and it's like slow and steady wins the race. Always slow and steady wins the race. Okay, that foil wasn't meant to be. So make sure you take a foil. You fold it with the comb, put it flush against the head like this, so I could show you a little closer, and this is once again, this is a slicing method. Taking individual strand, half an inch away from the scalp. Being very conservative with the application. No hair in between. This is awesome. Honestly, for like bleaching applications, I never use more than 30 volume bleach. And that's like on super dark hair. I'm like on like a lighter level, like my doll heads, I tend to 20 volume and yes 10 as well. Continuing to section, making sure that it's nice and let's see. And this is much easier to do on a person than it is on a doll head, because the doll heads, the hair is sewn in like so many different directions that it's hard to sometimes achieve a clean line. But that's okay. You know, we're gonna make her level up and have a lot of fun doing it. So okie dokie. Okay. If this was a real person, if the foil drops, don't use it. But because it's a mannequin, I'm like, well, you know, it's like, why not? You know, state board is not here. Just me being a goofball. And secure it in place. So the result of this big slice that I'm doing on the top of her head is, you guys remember the show Three's Company, right? And you remember Terry from Three's Company, and she had this beautiful like level 9 at like ash blonde, but then she had this really huge like platinum panel on the top of her head. So we're gonna do that. We're bringing back the 80s. You know, the 80s had a very cool like style. Bringing back the 80s. Making sure that I'm not saturating overly saturating the hair. And what's great about these see-through foils is that you could see the progress. You could see the progress as it's lightening up. Okay, let me see. And once again, it's not a weaving method, it's a slicing method. So this is hold it like this, and yep. And always do 1/2 inch from the scalp. Don't go too high up on the scalp, because the bleach tends to swell. And we don't want it seeping out of the foil, and you don't want that patchiness. So always, always do not apply the bleach past where you folded your foil. Very important. Be very, very sparing with the application of your bleach. Remember, less is more. So stay tuned. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna post more as I go along.